Sorry, guys. Just getting off work late Friday night. Rough 3 years at work. So I'm just trying to stay motivated to take care of what I got to take care of outside of Gran Turismo. But I mean, I'm here to enjoy some Gran Turismo and get after some G-Tech practice tonight. Hopefully, gonna hit the 218s in spot in the GR3 Mercedes. I'm definitely in a killer mood, like aggressive, like I want to hit things, like football padded up kind of thing, like just run through people. If you don't know, you should play football, get pads on, see what it feels like to just throw your body at somebody. I really wish I could do it to the people at work. It might teach them a little more respect, how to treat people. But we all have to play nice. Really, everyone's the same. Everyone's exactly the same. They try to play that stuff. So I'm here to vent a little bit without giving away my job's name and the bozos involved. Um, the job security's fine. Just you know, sometimes things happen. You got to stand up and risk everything to do the right thing. First of all, for yourself. Uh, and if it bleeds on to the rest of the people, good on them. So hopefully I can talk a little shit and get it out of my system and focus on what I need to do, not only for G-Tech, but just for this life stuff. So here I am. Hopefully I get 200 subs by the end of this. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm not going to be on too long, but that would be awesome, actually. Let me go grab my cell. Do I have my cell phone? I will be right back, guys. Let me get my phone. Okay. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Hope everybody outside of Hazy Land is having a good day or good afternoon or night, wherever you are. I spelled it right? Okay, I was blind. Um, Let me copy the link real quick. I'm just sending it out to a couple Discords, let them know I'm on. See who actually wants to pop on and watch. Let me cry like a little girl. I'm dealing with a bunch of pricks. And I figure it's cheaper. It's cheaper than therapy. I mean, racing is my therapy. Driving always was, even when I had my car. So 6 hour endurance. Nürburgring. When is this? Three manufacturers. Which one? Mercedes, Porsche, or BMW. I'd have to go Porsche for the long haul. Jesus. Man, you have a date on it, man. Man, okay. Give me a second here, guys. Uno momento, por favor. All right. I have to go through all the thingies. Let's complete a few more steps before we talk. Copy that. Yeah, I won't mess with that one yet. I finally got Hoggy on there, which is cool, man. I always like his streams. He seems like a good dude. You can tell he's a hard-working guy. I can always appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put anybody's situation out there. Not like it's a bad one, but you know what I mean? Like, you can tell he's a good dude. You can tell he's a family man. And if you can't really respect that, you need to leave. You, just saying, you gotta respect that. I'm almost done here, guys. Grace Puffy, I love you so much. Where's your box? Oh, here it is. Girl, you're not getting this stuff. She just kicked her ball into my area. She'll just stand there and look at it so she doesn't get in the wire and the rig. She was a bit of a butthole last night. She was mad she didn't go for a walk. And I don't blame her. But the whole work thing kind of has me like not myself, but at the same time, it has me getting my gangster back, like the 20 years ago me. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, it is, but like I'm I'm a try to be successful. anything that I do as much as I can. And I don't like it when people want to play their little high school games and actually try to hold another human being back. But I could have left like anybody, but I'm just choosing to like. I kind of want to be a pain in their ass. Like, there's a reason why I'm here. You know what I mean? And I want to expose their bullshit. So the worst it's going to cost me is a job. 50 years old. It's not like it's my first. So nanny nanny boo boo, stick your head and do it. Well, Sparks is live. Well, I can't post there. I think nobody can watch that. Or me. It won't be. It's the Sparks himself. He's a good dude too. All right. So this room. They'll be driving the Mercedes MG. I'm not familiar with it when I first started. Like, I just started driving this thing pretty much a few days ago. It's one of the cars I just don't drive. Um, I'm getting used to it. Put it that way. I'm still like in the research phase of knowing what the car can do. Normally on my cars, I'll have my brake balance to the rear. Seems like this one kind of opposite of that. So, all right. There was weather in the last practice, so let's hope there's none this time. Hope it just stays like this. It's kind of hoping for sunnier, but better than rainy. Trying to think we're good. Let me throw on some tunes here. Feel free to chat it up if you choose. Throw on some music, grab some snacks. Just going to be doing some driving. This G-Tech series means a lot to me because there's going to be some absolute dogs there, and there, some of them are kind of names out there on YouTube, and I respect them all, but I don't know. I've been enjoying trying to get in with YouTubers and beating them. you know, I mean, I also enjoy driving. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's kind of what got me started running the 200 lappers. I saw Super GT running it, and I was like, I don't think I can beat him, but I sure would like to take a run at it. I did, and had a very good outcome. So, I don't know if you can hang with the best, and I know not all the YouTubers are the best either, but there's some pretty fast YouTubers out there, like real fast. I figured if I can get myself in the G-Tech series, I'll be able to face a couple of them. I asked Hodgson on his stream if he's going to be in the G-Tech series, and he said he is, but he's going to miss quite a few races due to work, But, he's a family man, so, good on him for getting after it.
Hazy, like drop, good luck with the practice. Hopefully
Ninja,
get to race you on
thank
track
you, man.
during the series.
Hopefully, man. What team are you with? I'm just curious. And what kind of times do you run in, too, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I'm not trying to, go in your pit crew and be like, hey, what kind of wheel are you using? You know what I mean? Like, just trying to get a ballpark thing, because I usually don't drive the Merc. I'm usually in the Porsche, but everybody's in the Porsche. So, I wanted to drive something a little different.
Driving in the shadow with DeMarco, looks to be split 7, running around the 2.22 at the minute.
Let me ask you this. So my teammate's running like high 217s, I believe, and I'm running last night before I figured out the brake balance with this car. My best was a 219.122 or something like that, like really low. So I wonder what split we'd be in. I bet you're excited for it. I know I am. Be a chance to show what you can do or not do. You know what I mean? But endurance is my thing, man. I don't know if you know, on my channel, if you look through, you'll see my streams where I bested Super GT's 200 lap time and Rory's 200 lap time, and then did a.
What team you in? And I can have a quick look on the app. Can't wait, just need to improve when I'm not working.
Okay, yeah, I know it's hard when you have a job, man, for sure. That's kind of where I'm at. We are with Roundtable Racing. So, yeah, Roundtable Racing. My name's G-Hazy, but I actually have my name on there. I need to change that, but I think I can get down to the 218, so I'm just really curious to see what kind of split I get, or where I'm at. I wonder if they do it like the fastest teammate, like, or do they like separate you? I thought you'd be on the track with your partner. You might not be, huh? Yeah, I didn't think about that. But yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. Where was I? I did a back-to-back 200 lapper at the Nürburgring, 24-hour layout, and it was 50 plus, a little over 50 hours of driving.
2.18s would be a great time. I think it'll be around the 2.19s by race day. Sparks has said the team is in the same split.
Oh wow! So we'd be up there with Sparks and them? No way. Oh, I'm excited. I noticed a Porsche though gets an extra. I don't know what manufacturer you guys using. Just curious. Ninja too, man. Thank you for popping in, bro. I appreciate you.
Porsche, of course, like a sheep.
You know, honestly, that was my first choice because I don't know. I think you have more mobility with it. Plus, you get an extra lap of fuel. Like I only get 9 laps, right on. So I'm only getting 9 laps of fuel on softs. I don't want to give away the game plan too much, but yeah, 9 laps. I mean, I'm sure that if I found myself in situations where I have to draft, I'd probably back off the accelerator a little bit, you know, just kind of like feather the fuel and kind of save it. But you guys have the advantage there. And I think even on tires too.
It's the car I feel most comfortable in. I think if I went for something else, then it'd be more worried of ruining someone's race.
That's kind of where I'm at. So my teammate, he wanted to run the Merc, and I'm like, I don't know. We kind of kept going back and forth a little.
I haven't even thought about Strat, to be honest. Need to get a practice in later.
When are you gonna? I'm assuming you're UK, or are you over here in the States? So I'll be on UK. So I'll be on. You guys are 8 or 9 hours ahead of us. Let me see. What time are you usually on your time? Because I want to run a practice with people. Like that'd be sweet to get one in before the series, you know. Run like a 30 lapper to where you at least have to hit once. kind of just get a
It's
feel.
9 a.m. at the moment.
9 a.m. and it is midnight for me then. Roughly. Let me see real quick. 1 o'clock. Let me reset this real quick. All right, so it is. You said what time is it? I can't even go back and read my chat. You said 9 a.m. So it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, you guys are 8 hours ahead. What time are you usually on your time to race? You want to get some of your buddies together? Maybe we can figure something out. Or you can hit me up in the Discord if you want. I'll be looking at that later. Um, that'd be cool. Get some live time in.
If
So
you
my
look up
oh,
DeMarco, Gabriela Aguilera, on Discord, my teammate, has a U.S. guy. I'm
okay.
normally on around 7-8 pensum up time.
All right. Do me a favor if you want. If you find me in the Discord, obviously, shoot me a personal message real quick and just send that time for me, and then when I read it tonight or when I go to bed at like 5 or 6 in the morning, I'll check it out and see where we're at. And then I'll get with maybe my teammate and see what his schedule looks like. He's a family man too, but he can do the races. He's an endurance guy as well. It would be good for us to see, just some people on the track. All right, let's see if I can put down a decent lap here on the next lap, a couple laps. The goal tonight is high 218s for me. My buddy, like I said, he's in the 217s somewhere. So we've just been talking to each other how to drive the car. Well, he's been telling me how to drive the car a little bit. This brake balance is weird though. I like front end rotation. He has his 3 to the rear. I have mine 1 to the front. So, but I found this car handling like the Porsche characteristics more doing that than 3 to the rear, because I felt like the front end was dead. And with the Porsche too, here I'll run like 3 or 4 to the rear. You just got to be careful. Hard under throttle coming out of the corner. You got to kind of like ease into it, All right, 205 out. It's not bad. Oh, baby, push. I'm pretty much running the same line as I do for the Porsche. I mean, obviously everyone runs the same line, but I'm like I don't know how to explain it other than the way I handle the car.
It's a lovely car, to be honest. Yeah, I struggle with throttle feathering at times, so may not be the one for me, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, but see, that's the fun thing about the Porsche. Even though you have to deal with more inputs, like this car is
I
heavier.
get what you mean.
Thank you. This car is heavier, but with the Porsche, you can kind of play with it. It's got more sway to it. On this one, I just tighten up the brakes on the front end to get the back end to push out, so that way that actually gives me the rotation. In the Porsche, it's always the front end diving in. On this car, the back end, getting the back end to rotate. Practically the same thing, but yeah, if you get a chance, dude, check out my the last 6 hours of my back-to-back 200 lapper, dude. That's the nerve. It was absolutely nuts. I had a lot of people watching, a lot of teammates. I got my race engineers. They've helped me on all my the 3 events that I've done so far. I've been trying to get Sammy Snake to race me for a 24-hour run, and just because I know he's a good dude.
Gives me
He's a good
something
driver.
to watch while I'm at work. Slightly smiling face.
There you go. It's funny too, because if you can find the first video, I didn't make a playlist unfortunately, but you
That
can
would
tell.
be epic to see. Sammy is great.
Yeah, totally. Sammy's way cool. I was there for the charity thing, 219,999. Wow. That was pretty fun. I wanted to see if he can get through it because everybody talks like they can run 200 laps no problem, but that's not what you think. You really have to buckle down mentally. And he did really good, man. Especially with not having an AC. I don't see how those people do it over there, or how you guys deal without air conditioner, man. There's no way. My T598 probably would have caught fire. Actually, for the 400 lapper I did, I used my LT300.
He did phenomenal with that. 200 laps is great on a normal track. 200 laps of the NERB, whole different monster.
Oh yeah, if you're in the GR2s.
Surprised Sammy didn't catch fire, tbh.
Right? He's got a way better rig though. So, yeah, 200 laps, man. If you're in the GR3s, you're looking at on the low end 27 hours. I mean, if you do 26 hours, I want to know what the hell you're doing. But when I beat Super GT's time, I beat him by 2 minutes 32 seconds. That was rough, dude. Like, so I've been hitting up YouTubers asking them if they're gonna run 200s again, because it's just kind of my thing, man. I'm weird like that. And then I saw the Sparks Theory one pop up a while back. Was that back in May, right? And was it May or June? Anyway, the last 200 lap we did that he did the raffle for, or whatever. You got to put your name in. Well, I didn't make it, and I was a little bummed about it. Kind of hurt my feelings. Wasn't mad at anybody, of course, but hurt my feelings just because I was so like, oh, what if I get to be there? I was like a little kid again, And
I remember Rory did it in 28 HR. He was completely broke after that. Fair play to Sammy. He seemed well after.
Yeah, Sammy looked like he was really good. Really good. Like he still looked really solid after. I mean, the guy's in shape though too.
Yeah,
that helps.
One of those things, isn't it? Would have been great to be involved.
Yeah, I really would have liked to have been part of that. But it's okay. I just kept a good mind, and eventually, well, not too much later, I found out about G-Tech popped up on my YouTube, and I was just, oh my god, I brought back the little kid feeling again, because I'm an endurance guy. Like, I really believe that I can do well in the series against some of the YouTube's finest and just some of the finest people who are joining this. And will I win? I'm not gonna go there, right? But I feel like my chances are good because my first 24-hour one was rough. My second one was amazing. I made an attempt at the 400 the first time. I had to stop after 17 hours. That was bad. And then I did the 400 lapper again, conquered it. And then the series pops up, and I'm thinking, man, if I could do 24, 27, and 50 hours, man, like 6 hours really should be a walk in the park. I mean, for what I've been training for, you know what I mean? But I know there's some really good drivers too. 6 hours isn't really, it's a long time for an average racer, but 6 hours, man, there's going to be some guys absolutely running. So it's going to be fun. It's going to really test my...
It's something we need in GT7. Iraching and others have it, so this is perfect. Fair play, bud. It's so grueling at times.
Right. Oh, it is grueling, for sure. So, I remember my first 24-hour, or my first 200 lapper, and by lap, like, 15, or hour 15, I'm like, Man, what the hell am I doing? I don't know, I just focused and I put on some music and just started thinking about life and just kind of got into it, and it was enough to get me through, and I kind of just,
I've done 6 HRS of racing in terms of dailies, never done a 6-hour race with no break in between. It'll be a great test.
it will. So if I may, you have what, 2 weeks roughly? You need to do an hour, do an hour, do like an hour practice, like the first, I don't know, 2 days. Get used to the softs, or run softs one day. If you think you can get faster, run it the second day. If you think you're at your fastest, maybe go to the mediums your second day. Run that, see where your fuel's at, see how much whatever changes. And then if you have the time, by the time you get to the weekend, you should be running about 2.5, 3 hours, and test yourself, and know that you're going to set aside time for the day, so nobody bothers you. Your mind's strictly on the wheel and the road, and just get after it and start training your body a little bit. Get used to it. But I can't wait, man. I wish you the best too. I hope you guys do well.
Cheers, dude. Really appreciate the advice.
Yeah, no problem. Stay hydrated too. Don't do what I did in my 400 lapper. If you look at my first 400 lap attempt, the one I failed, I tried to fast a little bit, and it killed me. So I was gonna die. You can actually see it in the video where I had to stop. I was in a lot of pain. My body was I was just dehydrated. My back and neck were hurting. But that was because I tried to do something different. This last time I had
race at Spa today.
Did you? Nice. Good. Drina, Luke, sorry. Watching the TV on the screen. Sorry. Nice. Yeah, I love Spa, man. Spa's a great track.
Thanks, mate. Same with you. Whatever happens, it will be a fantastic event. Luckily, my wife will be in the room with me and force me into foo.
Good. Have her be your wingman for sure. And have her be your engineer. And, every few seconds, have her, I don't know if she's down to do it. That'd be pretty sweet, though. Have her call out, behind you, 3.1. That kind of stuff. But, all right, 221. I need to put down the real lap here.
I did a switchback and he did a switchback on me very next corner.
Oh, hell yeah. I love racing like that, dude. It's fun racing with somebody skilled. Because you always want to have people test your abilities, man. It's okay to lose. Because then you can figure out why. Then you can rewire and then conquer that too. I always say.
And we then stayed side by side through Lake Coons.
Nice. I always say failure is the fuel for success. And it's true. It hurts, but that's part of growing. Growing is, pain, like growing pains when you're a kid.
Yeah, she's hugely supportive of my racing. She's a mod in my channel and will drop everything the moment I'm on. She pushes me on more than I.
Hell yeah, bro. High five. Oh wait, high five. That's pretty dope, man. Good for you. Tell her I said right on. Keep that up. And yeah, man. Just get your practice in. Don't go into this thinking, I'm just gonna drive.
I finished a guide of him.
Nice, man. Good for you, dude. I had to stop doing the dailies because they need to fix it, in my opinion. Like, I used to be an S driver way back in the day, and it's just, when I get back to trying to get back, I just don't have the time to be in the dailies that much. So, I don't have, I'm like you, Ninja. I don't have, got to work, and I can't do the dailies. Plus, I don't like doing the dailies as well because it takes too long to get your grade up, and there's too many yahoos in there.
Thanks, Ninja.
220. All right, let me put down a real lap here. That should be in the 219s by now. Oh, maybe that's why. Or I thought the car fell a little flat.
I've seen people do a 215 at Spa. It's insane how they do it.
In a GT3, a 215 BOP. Those got to be like the World Series guys.
I've enjoyed this week's B as I love the track. Problem has been the SR lost this week despite sticking to track limits and having clean races. My best is a 217, but I usually get 218s. Yeah, or GT3 in X.
Oh, an ACC. Okay. I tried ACC for
2.15 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even on the Iraching 24-hour I only saw a low 2.16.
So if you guys like, I wish I had iRacing so I could pull the 200 lappers there and start making a name in iRacing. I just can't do it yet. I got to pay off my car. But my car's almost paid off. It'll be done by the end of the year. Then I can start focusing on getting a computer and all that good stuff. But I mean, if I'm pulling off 200 lap endurances, do you think that would help me spread the name of G-Hazy? Like, do you think that would make some waves in iRacing? Or are there people already doing 200 lappers like nothing?
Yeah, I reckon it would definitely help.
Okay.
The guy I saw who did that, he was in the same lobby as me.
Wow.
I checked out his profile and he has the 5th highest LO rank in the world.
Yee.
Or he did at the time at least.
Yeah, you know how they're always changing,
Just
man.
because others are doing it shouldn't deter you from doing the same.
Well, no, I just want to be better at it. I feel like and it is an ego thing. I'll definitely admit it. I'm an older guy. I'm 50. I'm a little weathered. I believe that when it comes to long distance driving, that I can be better than most of the populace. Like, I used to drive big rigs over the road for a while. I drove military equipment. Used to race my Neon around, fully built Neon, built for 700 horsepower. But we dumbed it down to 349 horsepower and 389 foot-pounds of torque. That was perfect for the highway. And I used to tool around that thing doing like 150, 160, late at night. So, like, I have some real driving experience, just no real track time. But I think I would adapt to it pretty easily. I mean, before I sold it, I was actually going to take it to the track.
It's all about mentality in endurance racing. Don't
Oh,
have
it
to
is
be quick, just consistent.
Consistent, right? And so that's what I figure. So you figure the pit times are roughly, I don't know. I'm going to run a full tank here. Should be done with it by lap 17, 15, 16, something like that. As long as I got my water bottle next to me, man, I'm good. Or some kind of drink next to me, I'm good.
Yeah, endurance is survival. Staying out of trouble is important.
All right, so you were talking about consistency, right? Here's a fun fact, and I'm telling you, if you go watch some of that video, maybe show your friends. I don't know. I'd definitely appreciate it anyway. But like, hey, there's this crazy old guy, that kind of angle. But the 400 lapper that I beat, the first 200 and the last 200 had its own time, right? Take a guess of what the time in between, the difference was between the first 200 and the last 200. I want to see if you're close. So, you would think at hour, 48, I'm not running as fast, right? So what do you think the difference between, so the first race was like, talking too much here, 24 hours, 39 minutes.
Might sound silly, but I find lap consistency to be easier when I shut my brain off like meditation and don't think at all.
Yeah, driving's therapy. Driving's therapy. I put my music on and I drive. Keep the bet on that one. So anyway, the difference in time between the first 200 and the last 200.
100% agree. Just go into autopilot almost.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do for these races. But the time in between the first 200 and the last 200 was, get this, and I couldn't believe it when my friends told me this, or my teammates. 23 seconds. That was the difference. So my time from the first 200 to the last 200 was only different by 23 seconds. That's why I truly believe in my ability to be consistent. Obviously, if I'm sitting here bullshitting with you and I'm talking to you and I'm talking to the dude in the back seat and shit like that, I'm not going to drive well. But I'm not really here to be too serious. I just want to have a little fun with it. Run the car with it tonight. Try to get to the 218s and then be happy with it. Ninja, I know you're already in the league, but I'm sorry, I forgot the other guy's name. It's hard for me to drive and read at the same time. I think you should try joining G-Tech, man, if you want to race. If you go look up right now G-Tech on YouTube.
Did you see at the Daytona 24-hour, there was a battle for the race
Adrenal
on the
Luke.
final lap
That's
after
who.
24 whole hours.
No, I had to work.
Consistency.
I had to work, unfortunately.
That's phenomenal consistency, TBF.
You should join the G-Tech League. The races don't start till August 1st. But it's, if you look at G-Tech, GTEC, by Sparks Theory on YouTube, there's like a 2.5 minute video, I think, something like that, 3-minute video about the league that we're doing.
How you doing?
Hey, Sparkles.
Clinking glasses.
Nice to meet you. Hey, I just want you guys to know we're watching. We got a good admin right here.
Ninja Hola.
Definitely appreciate her help.
Glasses, slightly smiling face. That's the link posted for G-Tech.
Yes. Thank you.
And
yeah.
Sparkles GL, how you doing, legend?
So, Ninja Sparkles here has been helping my old self because I'm not the best with I don't really play on my phone a whole lot, you know what I mean? And she's been just helping me out, and I really appreciate it. So Sparkles, thank you. I can actually thank you in person. I appreciate it. You've definitely been a help.
Admin, you say? Let me say a bad word so he puts me in timeout, lol.
No, not a channel admin for an admin for the Sparks Theory G-Tech series.
Got my son getting ready to have some mom and son bonding time today, slightly smiling face.
Good for you, man. That's awesome. Family time is important. For sure. Family time is always important.
You're very welcome, Hazy. Always happy to help and loving being involved with G-Tech clinking glasses. She a fantastic person.
Yeah, she really did help me, man. Yeah, I'm not the most tech savvy. I'm more like meat, rocks, and fire. You know what I mean? I just happen to have a steering wheel.
I always say that she is the true darling of GT7.
So the first time I actually seen you, Sparkles, and met you was messaged or whatever. It was during your 200 lapper for the series, Sparks Series endurance. I was so hoping to be a part of. But it was really fun watching you guys, and what was it? Wench watched her.
Smiling face with open hands. You are sweet, Sparkles, clinking glasses.
Nah, it was cool though. I mean, you really don't see, and I know it's cliche, and I'm not trying to get all political or anything like that, I promise. But it's always good to see women driving and getting after it, man. You know, it's such a dominated sport. So I'm glad to see you guys in it. It was pretty awesome.
At Sparkles GL, remind MRS
really was.
Ninja of that next time, rolling on the floor laughing.
So Sparkles, are you ready for this series? You guys been putting in some laps, your team? half second.
Which
That's okay.
runs the world? Girls, woman dancing face with tears of joy.
Oh, don't start. Once you start, oh, you're good. We definitely appreciate you, though. We really do. I know our team is excited for this.
I have been using GR3 more in preparation, yes. Super excited, clinking glasses.
Me too. I know you've done the 200 lappers, but have you done, or the 24-hour? Sorry. But do you normally do endurance, or 6 hours should be a piece of cake after you guys knocked out that 24-hour?
Ooh, predictive text, clinking glasses.
Sorry if I have the look of a lost puppy dog in my eyes, like, huh? I just got off work too. I worked an 8-hour shift, and I'm dealing with a bunch of b-holes at work. I'm sure everybody's
If
experienced
you are
that before.
wanting some more endurance racing in the future, myself and Forever Sideways will be doing a series where we try and get through. Longest I done before both 24 hours was a 6-hour with Huggy clinking glasses.
Yeah,
Looking at starting it up in the new year once my channel grows.
good. I hope it does, man. Stay on it. I'd eventually like to be there too, doing this and iRacing and just racing all the community people everywhere.
Ninja Imin. Will go part-time at work, face with tears of joy.
Right? Have you guys ever thought about doing like,
Sparkles GL, you do great in those races.
I'm not paying attention. You guys ever think about doing like a reaction channel? Let me stop drive here for a minute. I'm going to reset it again.
Let's do it at Sparkles GL Endurance for the win.
Almost. Yeah, you guys ever thought about doing like reaction, like movies, shows, skits, like whatever, TV stuff? Or just strictly racing? I'm just curious because I had thought about doing like reaction videos too, as well as like GT7. I'd like to be able to never work again, to be honest, and do things that I enjoy,
How
like
do you
everybody.
mean? Clinking glasses.
um, like reaction videos. How do I mean? Like maybe movies you've never seen before, like Project Hail Mary. Hi, I'm Sparkles, and doing my thing. Sorry, I'm not. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, whatever. I'm being awkward, but you know what I mean. Like, hey, I'm Sparkles, and today I'm gonna watch Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling, blah blah, and then you just sit there and you watch and you react to a
I've
movie,
thought about dabbling in other games as I play a lot of Apex Legends, FC26, stuff like that, not thought about other things.
right? Ninja, do you ever play Helldivers at all?
I am right now trying to practice GR3 and find that buzz, the push to win,
Win.
usually just driving and not actually racing for the win.
Yeah, just being. That's what we were talking about earlier, just being consistent. So, are you putting down like what kind of, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of
When it
times are you
first
putting down?
came out I did.
Yeah, Helldivers is good, still good. I don't play it all the time. Just one of those games I want to kill stuff. Had a bad day at work. I'm like, kill bugs. So, Grace, come here, come here, puppy. Yeah, what kind of Sparkles? You don't have to divulge team information, Um, but what are your laps looking like as far as time goes?
Spa 221s, learning the track as it's not one I use at all, clinking glasses.
Yeah, I'm not a big Spa
Yar.
fan. It's one of my weaker tracks. What's up, Super White Ninjas? Um,
Rubbish lol X.
hey, do you ever what car, what brand? I guess I have the app. I could look. I was gonna say what car you guys running the you guys running the Porsche too? I think I asked you. I just I don't know. I forgot. All right, I'm gonna start here
That's
in a
a
minute.
Parkles GL still quicker than me.
Well, what car are you driving,
I'm in the
Sparkles?
Ferrari clinking
You're in the
glasses.
Ferrari. Okay, dude. Yeah, we went with that last second change to the Merc. Um, Porsche gets better mileage, get like an extra lap over the Merc, but we see some, like I said, we see some like power advantages. Being able to really push and maintain pace. Um, Tire compound's really going to make a difference. I know you only have to run hards. You have to run all three compounds, from what I understand, if that's correct. Um, and we do have a strategy. Um, I won't put it here on YouTube, but if you ever want to talk to me on Discord, I can probably
Was
help you out a
getting
little bit.
fastest lap last night, first couple of tracks till the boys spoiled it and started getting purples lol X.
That's all right. It, you know what, man? I've been doing this
That's
for
a Parkles GL. I saw the splits the other
7
day on
years to
the
get
app
where
but
I'm at.
can't find them now. Have they been removed or changed, or am I just being stupid? It's Max. You smacked me in Madden a couple weeks ago with the
Oh, Max,
guards.
dude, what's up, buddy? Let's go. Hey, we could play another game of Madden sometime, dude. Um, so I'm streaming right now for this thing called G-Tech. It's a big series. It's going to be a big thing on uh, held. Well, it's a bunch. It's what is it like 27? Here, 1 minute. Instead of sounding like a bumbling fool, let me bring it up here.
Updating Ninja. Will be locked in 24 over 48 hours prior to race day. Slightly smiling face.
Drivers, teams, rules. Is it news?
9 splits already clinking glasses. Ah, that makes
9
sense.
splits. Yikes. So how do we know where we're at? Like, I am like absolutely a dum dum when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm looking for the thing where it has like the counter
And more incoming by the sounds of things. This is
stats.
already huge.
So this is my prediction for this whole G Tech series thing. Okay, with and this is from the outside looking in. I'm obviously not close to Sparks. I've popped in the stream and said hi a few times and BS with him. I'm always the one that calls himself Mr. 400. I like to have fun with it because I earned it. Um, but I really have a feeling that this is going to be, if everything goes smooth, I really believe that this could be the pipeline that's gonna it's really gonna take off for Sparks and the channel and probably for a lot of people's channels. I really believe that. I just really want to see the best for this, and I really know most of the driving is going to be mwah, you know. So I have big hopes and dreams for Mr. Theory and everybody who is helping him involved. I really believe that this thing could be a future pipeline for Gran Turismo, because really Gran Turismo, Polyphony, they really don't do anything for endurance. They really make you grind, which I get it, but okay, Sparkles, we're in the app. Does it have the countdown? Is it news?
I think it'll become massive, not just for him but GT7 itself. It could become as big as the Iraching endurance scene.
Yeah, yeah, I've been saying it from the start. I see a lot of potential. All right, we're in the app, guys. Does it have the timer? Anyway, there's like 27 countries involved. 100 and was it
I really believe in
144
it.
drivers?
Spark's a lovely guy, good
He
friend
is.
now and a clever wee cookie he is.
Yeah,
He deserves the big win on this. The
yeah,
success.
agreed.
He.
From what I've seen, he seems like a really good dude. He really seems like he's his genuine self when he's on, and that's totally respectable, man. So makes me want to be a part of that. he attracts people with like good vibes and like how could you not want to be a part of that, right? So I'm really appreciative that that this is even um happening. I'm just appreciative and really hope that I can perform well and make a name for myself. And if it's a big pipeline, there's going to be a lot of old guys like me probably wanting to make a name, you know, young guys too, obviously, girls, gals, guys. Just I'm excited. So, all right, let me get back on the road here. I'm getting all like nostalgic and weird. Oh man, yeah, Ninja. If you want to hit me up on Discord and you know maybe do like a one practice race the weekend before, um, get a bunch of people. I'm down. I work swing shift, so I get off at I'm at home by 11 o'clock my time, and I'm usually up till like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then on the
And young
weekends, I
ladies
just don't
like
sleep.
myself clinking glasses.
Of course, of course.
If dropped a friend request and message bud, we can sort something out.
Okay, definitely. I'll definitely take a look at it when I'm done here tonight. Appreciate it.
I can't even call myself middle-aged, but the guys remind me in what I passed that face with tears of joy.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what would you consider middle-aged? You better not say like 30. You better not. 35.
Me. 49 face with tears of joy, face with tears
Really?
of joy.
Wow, I would have never guessed it. I just turned 50 last November. So,
Word. Enjoy, brother. I'll catch you later. Racing not my thing. Who later if you wanna cool off with some GTA or Madden.
all
Best
right,
of luck with
Max. Hey, for Madden, hit me up tomorrow, man. Tonight I got to get my work in. I got to get my
Sparkles.
wheels or get
Genuinely
my
thought you
laps
were
in.
low 40s.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
prob 35-40, I would say lol X.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy too because at my age, like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like I would say that I feel like 35. I've seen guys at like 40 that were just absolutely busted up, you know, already washed. And I don't know. I never wanted to
Thanks
be an old
Ninja
dog.
clinking glasses.
Never wanted to be an old dog. So part of the reason why I did the 400 lap thing, I wanted to prove that at 50 I could do 50 hours. And that some
And
of us still have
36
it.
feel about 86. I'm owning it, getting to be a grand soon clinking
Oh, good for
glasses.
you. Good for you. Not yet. I have a daughter. She's 19. Um, no grandkids yet. So, but that's okay. You know, I'm not going to force it. But good for you, man. That's awesome. Definitely awesome. Now you get to spoil the kids, spoil the grandkids. That'd be great. Definitely a life achievement in my book. Platinum trophy. I swear to God, I just heard a car horn. All right, I need to quit screwing around. Let me try to put an actual laughter on the next
Gents,
one.
I shall bid you farewell for now. Time with my boy.
Sparkles, thanks for
Clinking
dropping in. I
glasses.
appreciate you. And thanks again
Later
for all your help.
slightly smiling face clinking
I do appreciate you.
glasses.
Thank you. I'll see you on the track. Have fun with the kid. That's awesome. Yeah, no, she's awesome. Ninja, she really helped me out. I really appreciate that.
Take care s at Sparkles GL.
21. Where? All right.
Fully agree, mate.
There we go. Got a good run out of there. Come on, purple. Oh, it didn't shift. It's like I missed the input. My wheels shouldn't be that hot. Let's see. Not finding hot. All right, I gotta push. Push, push. My inner Ken Miles. I think every driver has one, by the way. No, I don't know if I can handle the Christian Bale version of Ken Miles, even though he did a great job in the movie. I wouldn't want that to be my inner voice, my inner driving voice. There we go. Come on. I'll know I'll get faster as I get lighter. After this tank, I'm going to throw on some mediums too. My teammate wanted me to drive the mediums and see what kind of times I get. Because if the mediums hold up, I'll only have to pit for fuel. I'll be able to save probably 3 or 4 seconds per pit stop. Let's see. We're a little bit faster. That's good.
I think meds might be a good run, TBH.
Meds? I think meds might be? What do you mean meds? I'm sorry. Oh, mediums. I'm being stupid. I'm like, meds? What do I need Tylenol for? Oh, man, I'm so slow right now. Oh, I love it.
Medium
Total.
tire, sorry.
No, you're good, bro. I totally had a stoner moment there. Like, no, bro. What does he mean, bro? No, you're good. That was me completely being slow. Oh, man. That's good stuff right there. So I do that in the Porsche too. You notice how I drop down to third? I dropped to third. So I'm pretty much driving this car like the Porsche. Like even with the gearing. Yeah, absolutely long day. You'll notice sometimes I'll go second back to third, or third back to fourth or whatever. In that sequence, whatever the gear, it's mainly just to get the car to rotate. Yeah, this is way slower. All right, next lap should be a good one. Come on. This one's a wash.
Yeah, I need to work on my gears for rotation.
Yeah, no, yeah, gearing definitely matters too, for sure. You remember decel, when you decel, that's where you get the most front end rotation. It helps you set up for the apex quicker. And trail braking, I don't know if you trail brake or not. Like, I don't actively do it, but sometimes I catch myself doing it, like just instinctually in certain times, certain parts of the track. All right, this is a good out right here. Oh, little tap of the brake.
I try to sometimes, but I just go with what feels natural.
You have to. You have to. Just remember though, and it took me a while to learn this, man, is that comfortable, you can feel like you're going fast, and you can probably, if you know what you're doing in your car, like you have, you know what I mean? Like you're acclimated to your car. Like you're going to put down decent lap times. But if you're ever going to get past where you want to be, sometimes uncomfortable is faster. And really what that is just the growing aspect of it is being uncomfortable till it's comfortable. So do you run with like a group of guys or like a team or anything like that? Because I run with the Roundtable Racing team. We're actually an esport team that we created back in 2020.
That's a fair point.
Um, and there's 7 of us, 6 of us, 7 of us, 7 drivers. 7. We have got a lot of people that drive with us, but 7 actual drivers. Um, so I was wondering if you run it with anybody, because that always helps, man. If you can always surround yourself with people that are going to be, helpful, not put you down. Like the guys I run with, like we joke now because we know each other. Like we'll talk a little smack to each other, but like we really break down the science of what we're trying to do, and terrible app. And we always try to help each other out the best that we can. There's always contact either through Discord or through our personal numbers and group chats, and everybody talks about what they figured out that night in the car and what they think would be best, and they put it together. I can't practice with them during the week because of my job, but on the weekends we get together. It's pretty epic, man. Like I was saying, in the 200 or 400 lap videos, you'll hear the togetherness with the guys. Like later in the races, you'll hear everybody talking. Other teams that we've accompanied as well, like they got some people that would engineer for me. So I had like pretty much full engineering 24 hours. It's pretty sweet. And then this last time I had people that were actually in the watching the streams for 30, 40 hours.
Then it always helps.
Yeah, being around the right people help, man. You don't want to be around a bunch of know-it-alls. I mean, even if they're good, like you don't want to be around that because that's not good for growth, man. That's like giving Gatorade to your plants. Plants crave Brondo, Really, when you want water, you want everyone to be like cohesive, all striving for the same thing. And that's where we are. We don't have some teammates with us now. Like we've gone through a couple guys. But it takes time. We put together the pieces, and we've got a really good squad of drivers. Really good personalities. Everybody keeps each other in check. Because we're all human. But that's exactly what we need. But surround yourself with people like that, man. It'll definitely help you if you're looking to get faster. If you're looking to just improve, Because there's always somebody faster, You can tell the track's cooled off quite a bit. We're gonna get rained.
I've got a good core of 4 or 5 around me, really helps to push me quicker and improve.
Good, man. Well, you're on the right track then. That's great. Maybe I should just go negative tutor. That's what I like about the Porsche better too, man, is that first gear is so long. Even second gear is kind of long. And on here, the first gear is like T-Rex arms. That was slow. Dang it. All right, this next lap, I'm going to drive the absolute piss out of the car.
I've been watching nice laps, bro. I do notice cleaner lines when you aren't chatting. Can I see you lock in next lap?
Absolutely.
It will be your best.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everyone be quite low.
Like, yeah, shut your trap. All right, we settle in here. Come on. Yeah, there's a couple of hesitation spots. Plus tires getting a little wet red. All right, though. I still got a low 219 here on these tires. Come on. Getting locked in here. Remember, track temperature does matter. Oh, well, you tried. Damn car. Come on. Using the whole track, no penalties. Come on. Ah, red bastard. He was track temperature and tire wear, but no rain yet. Oh yeah, 6 hours of this will be beautiful. Hmm. Well, you can look at my times are consistent. I mean, that's the important part, right? But
Any nice laps, bro?
I need to be like, I need to be in the low 219s to the high
Thanks.
218s. I can be better, but weather does count. It does cool off the track, but everyone's
Want
going
me
to
to
have the
keep
same
the stream
advantage.
on background?
Yeah, sure, man. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely appreciate it if you would, though. I'd like to get to at least set the goal for 200. I'm at 166 right now, 167 maybe. Um, Really, I want to get to 1,000 so I can start doing something with it, you know. But I'm going to start focusing more on this. I've been so invested in my shit job for a while.
Lap times are very consistent.
And what'd you say the
Wait
splits
man,
were?
I got you. See you around. Also, what car you driving?
I am here.
You
I'll show
sure
you.
you'll hit your goals
Here.
sooner rather than later.
I'm in my slaps a wash. I'm in my Mercedes AMG. So it's a two-man team that we're doing. The series requires that you have two men or two drivers, excuse me, men or women. Um, but yeah, two people. I think we're driving in the same race. I thought we were. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Maybe if our times are different, maybe we'll get separated. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work out. But 8 races. We race every other weekend. They're going to be on super early in the morning. Some are going to be at 7 a.m. Pacific, and then some are going to be at like 2, 3 in the morning Pacific time as well. So like, I think Nürburgring and the last, either Nürburgring or the last race, I'll literally be getting off of work and then doing a 6 hour race 2 hours later. So it's going to be a long day, but that's what I came here for. So Max, I appreciate you, buddy. And if you want to hit me up, we can play some Madden tomorrow for sure. Because I'll be taking breaks from this a little bit. I'm down if you are. Oh yeah, Max, go on my channel before you leave. Look at my video, my EA Sports one. You might laugh if you haven't seen it. I dubbed over the EA Sports guy where he says EA Sports, and then I put my line in. I've been fooling people with it. It just doesn't have a lot of hits yet. Pretty decent at it. It's only 8 seconds. Oh no. Okay, I'm not okay with that. Let's try that again. So one of my practices, we had like an hour and a half of heavy rain, and that's all it was. But we still did it anyway. But oh man, it was brutal. Part of me kind of hopes for that, though. I feel like I would have an advantage there.
Yes, sir. Last question, you still driving your Dart?
Oh, my Neon? No. So I sold it back before I moved back from Washington. Um, dude, I had over 80,000 miles on that motor from a fresh build. 80,000 miles on a race motor. And I mean, I drove the absolute piss out of that thing, bro. I was racing Porsches and Corvettes and all kinds of shit. Um, but I sold it because I wanted to make sure I had a better opportunity when I moved back to Reno to be around family and stuff. So, but I'm gonna build another one. My Honda Accord's almost paid off. I have a 2020 Accord, um, but that's almost paid off. And then once I do that, I'll be looking at building another Neon. But we're gonna shoot for pushing about 600 on the street. So, but I want to have like a modest tune, like around 400 horsepower, and take it to Laguna Seca because that's only about 4 hours from here, 4 or 5 hours. I know my buddy Nick, he's working on a right-hand drive Subi right now. He's going to build it up to about 500-600 horsepower. And he's like, well, if you invest some money in it, you know, you get some track time. So kind of, I think I'm going to have to do that as well.
Been a pleasure. So, I'll catch you next time, but I got to work. Take it easy.
Hey, Ninja, thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, dude, I'll accept your request and all that good stuff, and we'll go from there, man. Appreciate you, man. It's good BSing with you. Appreciate it. I actually owned Max. I bought a.
Cheers, mate. Saya.
See ya. I bought a SRT4 Caliber stock. I was really surprised when those things do 155 miles an hour, like legit. It was really quick for a wagon. But I ended up selling that too, just because it wasn't the Neon. I miss my old car a lot.
Family is important. I'll catch you on the flip side. Best of luck. Try to get a couple hours of shut-eye before the race.
Oh, races until August 1st, so, but yeah, I'm going to get some rest after all this, so. For sure, hit me up tomorrow, man. And whoa, I just caught air. Did you see that? Whoa, I've never done that. Not with this car. But yeah, hit me up, dude. For sure. Go be with the family. That was insane, dude. I hit those poles all the time, and I never jump. Wow. Oh, you tried. Swear to God, it looks like it's gonna rain, man. What the hell? Yeah, I really need to be down in the low 218s. All right, can we get a clean lap, please? I need the Helldivers music. Don't get me pumped. Yeah, hit him that time. Didn't launch. Dude, you can tell the track is so cold right now. I really believe there's going to be rain too during this race. The race is August 1st, but there's going to be rain. Oh no, no! Just that mistake cost so much time. How many laps we got? 3.4. Oh, that was very nicely there. Still a slow time, but just I'm finally hitting that. Oh, touched it. Absolutely scraped that wall. That was much better. I don't know if I'm going to be in the red though. Come on, purple. Mother bitch. All right, my tire was way too shot. That was much better through there. Still slow as fuck. All right. No rain, just clouds.
%100 agree, just go into autopilot almost. Hazy,
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
pleasure, I'll catch you next time but I got to work, take it easy. Cheers mate, Saya. Family is important. I'll catch you on the flip side. Best of luck. Try to get a couple hours of shut-eye before the race.
I got enough for one more lap. But it looks like 16 laps, man. That's not very good in this car, but. Oh no! We get a penalty. Gosh dang it. Hey, no penalty. All right. Come on, sunshine. Please come back. I'd really appreciate it. What are you doing, Grace? My pup. That's really not bad. 181 off my fastest just for having worn tires. Not terrible. The overall isn't where I want it to be, but it's still not bad. Still fairly consistent. So about a half a second faster than I was last lap. About that marker. So we're gonna go in the pits though. We're not gonna get a lap time here. I gotta figure out fuel though. Bro. I was not ready for that siren. Let's see how long this pit stop takes too. I want to see how many seconds it takes to actually change the tires. Should be fairly quick. Tires first. 22. 26. So roughly 4 to 5 seconds. If these mediums last a long time and I can run decent laps, then I could probably just run these for a while. And just go in for fuel, and it would save me 4 to 5 seconds every lap or every stop. That's 6 hours, so I am gonna have to at least run the hards once and the mediums once. Like the softs will be good for time, but I'm hoping the mediums will help me save a little bit of fuel. Let's see what these mediums can do. Let's see what the meds can do. Couldn't believe I didn't understand what he was saying. Like, thought he meant like medical. Oh man. Total blonde moment. Like, oh my god. They rotate pretty good. Dude, I am super excited for this series, man. It's gonna be a real test. I'm sure it's gonna be humbling as well. It's gonna come down to endurance, you know? And consistency. Get too close to that berm. It's alright. I didn't think I could actually run third all the way through there. These times are going to drop too the lighter I get, so. Not terrible. I need to get as close as I can to 219.540. These mediums. I know these tires are going to outlast the fuel. Great. Not too much slide there. 20.4. All right, under a second. That's good. Push, push. Looks like the sun's coming back too. Clearing up a little bit. Once the track gets hot, man, I can really grab with these mediums. Boom. A little slower there, a little mishap. Keep those times dropping. Come on. There we go. That was way better. Not until I did that. Damn it. Still faster though. I screwed that up. I really think I have a shot of being competitive. But we'll see. There's going to be some absolute dogs here running this series, man. These guys are going to be so fast. a little better. I mean, we are on medium, so a little bit slower lap. I want to get within like 0.6. If I can get somewhere in that range of where I'm at right now and keep it there. Medium tires though, man, they're grippy. Grippier than I thought it would be in this car, even for as cold as it is on the track. Ooh, that sun to come out, man. I know my times would be a little better if it was a little nicer out. Maybe get that first turn down a little better. That's going to make or break this entire stretch right here. Whoa. Come on, baby, push. I feel like I'm hitting my wall, but come on, baby, push. Whoever joined, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you popping in. Putting in some practice here for G-Tech. big series put on by Sparks Theory, big YouTuber over in the UK. This is gonna be so awesome, dude. Like 27 different countries involved. Let's go. On mediums, hell yeah. .573 is the difference between my fastest on softs and mediums. I know I can get my soft down to lower than that. I can get them all the way down to 219.1 for sure. But I think for the track conditions, it's a little cooler. Well, I don't fall off the track. Damn it. That's all right. Still less than a second than my fastest on softs. Good. Definitely more consistent. Dog's talking in her sleep, barking. You good, Bubba? Alright, hopefully next lap should be a decent one. Oh, good exit. Come on. Oh, pushing it. Come on, car. Let's go. 2:19.9. Hell yeah. It's actually pretty decent. If I can get it down, I think in the sun, I think when it's sunny, I don't want to put down much better times. A little slow through there. Alright. Alright. Come on, car. I'm gonna get one more lap after this. Mm. Finally, the sun's coming out. How about that? All right, we're gonna go in for a bit and see how long this pit actually takes. No change, only fuel.
Hello.
Sparkles, how's it going? Oh, I think that's Sparkles that said hi, no? Someone says, how do you mean? All right, never mind. Whoever said hello, how you doing? My text to chat's all messed up, so just throwing up like old messages. Just doing some road testing here for the G-Tech series that starts August 1st. It'll be on UK time, so I'm over here in the United States as I just practicing for this big event. Held by Sparks Theory. I don't know if you've heard of him. Pretty big YouTuber in the UK, pretty decent size anyway. He created a portal for endurance driving. Right now we're looking at 37 teams, 144 drivers, and 27 different countries involved. That's going to be bigger than what anything that Polyphony's putting out for Gran Turismo. So it'll be, I believe it to be the endurance pipeline. At least that's what I'm calling it.
I've heard of it. My team considered it, but some don't want to race for that long lull. Seems cool though.
Yeah, I had trouble getting some people to join too, but I eventually got a teammate who happens to be an endurance guy himself. So, well, if you're still if you're in Spark Series Discord, man, just put a note out there and look for a driver. You still got till August 1st. So, you can go in solo though. You can actually drive solo. I don't know if you know that. You can start a team, I believe. I mean, the way I did a driver thing first, but then I was told that you start a team, but you can drive solo. So you just won't be in there for the team championship points, but you'll be in it for the driver points. So you could do it alone technically. So sign up and get with one of the admins, and then they'll respond to you pretty quick. So. They do a really good job. They're really on top of it. So if you haven't signed up yet, there's the link at YouTube, I think, right? The video is called Sparks Theory, or G-Tech by Sparks Theory. And you'll see a link in the description down there, and it has the, I believe it has the Discord as well, so you can join that, and then you can do the sign up. You download the app. You can just do it from the app, and these guys are on it pretty good, so you should definitely join, even as a solo driver if you can't find a teammate. It's gonna be great, man. It's 8 races, so like you definitely want to be there for all of them if you want to compete. But yeah, man, I can't wait to get to race against some of the world's best that don't make the World Series every year because, jobs, life. They don't have sponsorships. Some do. Hopefully someday. Right now we're just road testing the mediums to see how they do.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a few people good enough to make GTWS that are unable to. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, if I had the time to put in, man, I definitely could. I mean, at least I could go pretty far. I just don't have time to put in for the dailies, man. It's dealing with all the bad driving and then, trying to squeeze that into 1 or 2 hours. It's not enough in the daytime. You need like a solid 6-hour stint every day to move up quick, That's kind of what got me into endurance driving. I mean, besides watching, some YouTubers do it. Just figured, dailies are really not for me. Not that I can't compete, I just, the time that it takes to be an alien, like, It's too much time to do that in the dailies. I figure I could just get in a series, figure out a race, and just work, and get faster and faster. Try to grow from it. So I know back on the old GT Sport, I had a pretty good season. I won like 5 out of the 7 races regular season. Got first for Volkswagen, but overall as a driver, I finished 21st. So I didn't quite make the cut. So almost though. Like I was pretty close. But you know, that's with a job. But ever since I joined the esports team, like the last 5 years, man, I've just
Yeah, fair enough.
been busy. If you do the G-Tech series, as a solo, man, what car would you drive? Because the meta right now, well, not the meta, but the majority of the ones that are in the tournament are going to be Porsche. There's only a couple of Mercedes.
Ford GT for lols.
Ford GT.
Meta
Okay.
is boring emo.
Yeah, but there isn't really a meta here since it's BOP and endurance, and then you got tire wear, fuel, full weather. I don't know how the Ford would do here, but obviously for their 8 races, you want to pick a car that you're comfortable with. Well, number 1, and then number 2, you also want to make sure that if you're going to pick a car you're comfortable with, it's one that's more balanced. Because you know some cars will do really well at some tracks like Le Mans and Monza, but then you take it to like the NURB, which is on the list, or you take them to like Laguna Seca, like the Ford GT doesn't do as good, say, versus like the Supra or the Mercedes or the Porsche. See, we were going to go Porsche, but we decided my teammate was adamant about going Merc, so I'm like, all right, cool, and I'll just, you know, figure it out. Wide. Come on. I'm not doing too bad with the mediums.
There is a driver I know that could make it work if he wants. I think it's possible. Might not be the fastest, but it's an interesting car.
Yeah, you know, that's something we were talking about earlier. If you go back in the chat or in the stream later if you get a chance, we were talking about consistency. Like, my personal rule of thumb is, let's say you run a 217 or 218, okay, and I'm running 219s. Like your 218.8 versus a 219.4. I think I can consistently be closer to my 219.4 than you can to yours over a 6-hour period. You know, most drivers. There's always those endurance guys like myself who love it. We were built for it. Those are the ones you gotta worry about. But if you can consistently be closest to your closest and consistently do it, and you see somebody who's fast in, you know, quali, but for whatever reason their consistency isn't their thing, you know, you're gonna do just fine. But I definitely need to get these times down on these mediums. I already got a 219 once on them, so this weather though is terrible. It's been overcast, only got a little bit of sun. Not super grippy.
Interesting point, I'll keep that in mind.
Notice my times are a lot slower now that I got more fuel. Alright, so my time that I put down there, the purple was on softs. I've gotten a 219.9 on mediums, but that was with low fuel. But I went into the pits, didn't have to get tires. I just got fuel and that's it, man. Excuse me. I just wonder if I can do 3 stints on mediums. Come on, car. Yeah, this race is going to be 6 hours too. I've already been running for 2 hours and almost 15 minutes. So, like I said, for me, 6 hours is nothing. And those of you who join the stream, if you go back and look in my streams, you'll see that I've done two 200 lappers, an attempt at 400, and then I completed a 400. My attempt, I got 138 laps in, I believe, at the Nürburgring. And all my 200 lappers have been at the Nürburgring. All my long races. So 6 hours, man, piece of cake. Definitely go for it. God, this is a slow lap. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Hold on. Let me reset the room real quick.
Lol.
Yeah, lemons. I've been driving. There we go. Hey, look at sunshine. Wow. Let's throw the softs back on. Though I am curious what I can run. Let me run the mediums. Yeah, let me run the mediums. That's it. We'll run the mediums and just see what kind of times I can put
What
down
do
real
you
quick.
expect quali pace here to be?
I've heard people are running 218s. I know my teammate got his down to 217. His actual pace is like low 218s, I believe. So I know I can run 219s on the softs all day. But again, it's going to really matter on weather. As long as I can stay consistent, consistency. The endurance part's not going to be an issue. It's just staying consistent. That is absolute key. So now that I have the sun, let's see if I can beat that 119.9 on mediums. I can already tell it's a lot grippier. Oh. Driver error. Usually my outlaps are anywhere, lowest was a 204, like it was like 204.7, but usually it's like 205 to 206.
Surprised there is no 216s projected, although a poor wind direction on Spa makes it quite suboptimal.
Yeah, I have to look on the app and see if they got any kind of times posted, or I don't know if I guess splits. I'm not sure because I haven't done any qualies yet, so I'm not exactly sure how to of that part of it. But I've been trying to like just kind of eyeball times, and no one's posting anything. So I know I spoke with a admin, and she's running like 221. A couple of people said they're running like 220. So, hey, 205 outlap on medium. That's actually really good. Let's see if I can actually get it dialed in for this lap. I think if me and my teammate can run what our average, he usually runs like low 218s, high 217s. If he can keep that up, we'll be fine. And I know I can keep up whatever my average is going to be. I just got to get it dialed in. I really want to be at the low 219s, upper 218s for me. I'm not used to this car. Usually I drive a Porsche. My teammate really wanted to drive this car, so I caved, and I want my teammate to be happy so he can run.
Mediums.
Yeah, it's really good on mediums. I want my teammate to be happy so he's comfortable because he'll run hard no matter what. And I'm always up for a challenge, so. But yeah, the mediums aren't too bad. I'm not really pushing them yet because I have too much fuel. It definitely wants to push me wide. If I can hit 219 on mediums, man, I think could have a winning combo. The thing is, the Porsche gets like an extra lap of fuel, man, which kind of sucks. The endurance part of it's really gonna. I'm really curious to see who's gonna fall off at what point, if they even do. There might be guys just absolutely falling for 6 hours, and then that's gonna be a problem for me. But there's always somebody bigger, better, faster, right? Just gotta work on my game. Know my lane and drive the shit out of it. All right, 220.6. Let's go. Not bad. You can get lower though.
Indeed.
Oh, terrible exit out of there. I need like 2 more laps under my belt. And then I think I can put down a way better time. Get that fuel down a little bit. Yeah, you should definitely think about running it though, man. Signing up and going as a solo driver if you can't find a teammate. And then just keep looking for a teammate for next season as well. Because this isn't just going to be a 1-year thing. This is going to be like a potential, like a new driver hub. That's not dailies. going to be managed outside of Polyphony. So I'm really excited for it. Did you happen to see the trailer? The one on YouTube?
I've got a few leagues and endurance leagues on too. I fancy myself an endurance race.
Good. Good. Yeah, I hope you find somebody, man. Endurance definitely
Yes,
isn't for
it was
everybody.
interesting.
Yeah, right. That's what I said too when I saw the trailer. I got excited, man. I felt like a little kid again. Like it actually got me excited for the game again. But I've been doing this esports stuff with my team for 5, almost 6 years now. You know, I think it's going to be a good pipeline for YouTubers too, or people that want to get their names out there in the esport / racing community. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I got loose. I had a good run there for a minute. Otherwise, I'm not doing too bad. I think I'm pretty consistent in my driving. You can tell when I make the little mistakes though. Like if you're really paying attention, you can tell. Oh, you tried, car. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, please like and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. Definitely want to start growing this channel. I want to start doing this a lot more. Like the title says, F my job. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do this full time and eventually someday and help out other drivers and give back that what esport and my team has given to me. You know.
Yep, you're pretty smooth, but it's the occasional early throttle that takes the weight of the front a little too early. I'm not a fan of the A.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this car either. That's weird too, because usually I have my brake balance to the back, but on this car, I have to have it in the front just to get the back end to move, so I can actually get the front to rotate. I actually have to rotate the back to get the front to really dig down in those corners. Unlike the Porsche, it's kind of the opposite. And that's the one I'm really used to driving. There we go, a little better.
Interesting, that would be harder on front tires, however.
Yeah, but if you notice, the tire wear really isn't too bad on this car. And I'm not heavy on the brakes either. I'm more of a just enough to move the car, not so much like stop and go braking, you know what I mean? Like you see people do in the dailies a lot. Oh no! Pushed way too wide there. Like the money shifting to first, man. I just want to be able to compete with the big boys, man. I want to be able to have my name at least in the top 5. I'd be happy with that for a season at the end of the year, you know? I think that'd be pretty decent bragging rights. All right, we got a good lap going. We're okay. We're looking at 220.6 at this
Fair
point.
goal.
Like, there's gonna be some big boys, man. I'm telling you. I want to be able to race with Sparks.
Who are the top fellows competing?
Well, I know Sparks Series competing. Hogson's supposed to compete a little bit. I know there's some A+ drivers. A lot of them, a lot of A+ drivers. So I was really hoping to see Sammy Snake do it, but he's kind of doing his own thing, which is, you know, God bless him, dude. Good for him. He's doing great with what he's already doing, you know. So no need to change the formula. I was really hoping to see Rory. You know, I know Super GT's not going to do it because he's Super GT. He's doing this, you know, he's actually racing. So if you haven't been on the app yet, go to that video, right, and thing where it gives the option to download the app. If you download the app, you should, if you haven't registered, register, and then it'll show you all the drivers. It'll show you all the teams. So right now it's 37 total teams, 144 drivers total, and like 27 different countries involved, which is pretty cool. My biggest concern is the internet for a lot of people, you know. Like, my internet's really good. I'm at like 2 gig, but I just don't want to go into servers where everyone's bouncing around. Or I don't want to be the one bouncing around. Who wants to hear for 6 hours? You know? The constant tire screeching.
I'm an Aussie, so that might not go well, lol.
Oh, that's alright. I can't say I've ever raced any Aussies, man. And like when I play online with my
Hard
buddies,
enough to
I got a
race
couple
with
buddies from
Aussies.
like New Zealand, or New Zealanders who are living in Australia. Oh, you're with AHR. Okay, I know that name, or I know that. Please don't penalize me. I know that acronym. I mean, I don't know the actual acronym, but I've seen AHR a lot, or before. You guys running the Husky series? Were you running in that? Husky's also in UTech. Another UK guy. This league is pretty competitive. We're actually still a part of that. We're on break right now. Second half of the season starts, I think, next month. And that'll go clear till like November, I think.
Yeah, they are. I've been added in.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, run that series. You'll see us. I'm RTR G-Hazy, as you can see. You'll we're actually leading that series right now with the roundtable racing. Not by a whole lot, but we're ahead. We're really happy with the sprint part starting in the back, but you know, it is what it is. But we know we got the next endurance part of it coming back, so that's where our team as a whole shines. We do pretty well. We got 3 guys that finished top 20 in the World Series standings in GT1. So like, I'm actually the slower one out of the group.
I find the reverse grid premise interesting.
Is that what's going to happen next for the second half of the series? All the tracks are reversed. I mean, it don't matter to me, but I'm a driver. I'll race anything. All right, sun's finally out. How about that? About time, dude. Well, at least I'm fairly consistent, except for that 21 right there. But 220, like I can keep my pace. Not bad for
I
mediums.
did hear there was a particularly fast driver in there or something, so that got me real interested, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, there's a few really fast drivers. We got a couple on our team, and then there's a couple guys from the other teams that are pretty quick too. The guy on our team, Panda or Heck, not Robbie Heck either. Um, he's won a lot of our races, so he's definitely helped our team out quite a bit. He's a really talented driver, and he's only on a G29 too. That's what's crazy. He's just he just has the feel for it, man. Some guys have it. Some guys have to work to get it, you know. And he definitely has it. I'm just kind
Reminds
of.
me of Benno, who is also on a Logitech lol.
Oh, really? I don't know who Benno is. I don't really is he if he's like a World Series guy. I really don't follow those guys. Like I know a couple names like Sam Cardinal. He was at one of our practices to help our guys out a little bit and just talk racing and philosophy and stuff like that. So but other than that, like I know who Fraga is and all those guys. Like
Fair, top Oceania lad.
okay, nice. I'm sure he's fast. I'm sure he'd probably blow my doors off. The question is, can he beat my time in back-to-back 200s at the Nerve? So I don't know if you know, last May I do like crazy endurances. Um, end of 2024 Thanksgiving, I chased Rory's 200 lap time. Remember, he did his longest race ever. Full weather, I did it to his settings. I beat him by like two and a half minutes, and then about a year later, I did a year, might have been a year, 6 months, maybe like 6 to 8 months. I went after Super GT's 200 lap time because he did that charity run a long time ago. So I figured, hey, you know what? Why not try that? Except I did mine against Sophie, so. But otherwise, all the settings were the same. I beat him by 2:32, and then I did a 400 lapper or a back-to-back 200 lap, which took me 50 hours, 1 minute 40 seconds. So no one's tried to beat that yet, and I streamed it too. It's on my channel. You can also Google it on GT Planet if you look up my name RTR _G-Hazy 400 lap Nürburgring GT Planet, and our little article someone wrote on me will pop up. It was pretty cool, man.
I don't think many people would have the patience for that skull.
It was rough, dude. Like when I hit that 40 hour, okay, so I drove for 50 hours. Okay, I was up for 59 because I had to stop, take breaks, stretch. So I was up for almost 60 hours, and it was absolutely terrible. I understand what real true sleep deprivation is. Like the stuff that goes against the Geneva Convention, like I was doing it to myself. Um, and it was rough, man. By like hour 45, dude, like I felt like I had one foot in reality and the other foot wherever that wasn't reality. It was definitely a weird feeling, but got through it. I had my teammates to help me out, and my race engineers helped me out. Really good support. I got, about 3,000 views, which wasn't bad. I'm a really small streamer. I barely stream, but I'm starting to get into it a little more. I've had the channel forever. I just never really tried to utilize it. So I think now with this whole G-Tech thing, it's going to be a really good time to start being seen when you have a portal of eyeballs that that Spark Theory has. So I'm just really blessed to be able to have that opportunity. Polyphony
For
doesn't
sure.
Polyphony doesn't do stuff like this, Like if Polyphony was smart, they would do like 6-hour races that you couldn't quit. Like, or you had like couldn't come back online for like, a couple of hours or whatever. They should do something like that, but if you join, you got to finish it kind of thing, like only for the real drivers, and give away like a $20 million purse or something crazy, and run them maybe like twice a day.
Avoid those pole things, emo.
You mean like that? Playing. I've been trying to. I'm just trying to cut it as much as I can. I actually launched earlier. It was pretty funny.
Lol.
So yeah, I've just been practicing all week, man. Just like an hour a night. Tonight's my longest run. But just kind of doing my little workout regimen.
They do have a chance to do that too.
So yeah, man, if you're trying to be seen as a driver, you just want to get your name out there, and you want to strut your stuff a little bit, which I'm all for it, man. You should definitely sign up, even if you're a solo driver, dude. You can still be a badass solo driver. You know what I mean? Just got to put that work in. I was kind of hoping for more fuel economy out of the mediums. I mean, theoretically, you would think you would get better mileage out of it, but I guess when you're doing 170. I don't know, I just want to do well.
TBH, most people don't know who I am, and that's fair. I'm not the best or anything, but I'll at least have a look out of it.
Yeah, you should, man. I'm not the best either, man. I bring what I bring. Endurance is my thing. I'm an older guy. I'm 50 years old, so like, I don't know, not a lot of 50-year-olds are out here running endurance. And I think that'd be kind of cool to make a name for myself doing that. I've been gaming my whole life, man. I'll probably be gaming till my last day on Earth. So, to be a part of something like this is like something you always hoped about on Gran Turismo before, when I was on controller and playing like PS1. You know what I mean? Like, wow, imagine this was online and you have to play against people and blah 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 blah. It's like, here we are.
For sure, man. You're working well for what you're doing.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Definitely trying. It ain't lasting forever, so I've actually been starting to eat better. Gonna start working out here again pretty soon. Try to get like on the Tom Brady diet. I mean, It worked for him, so it's proven, you know. Dang it. Dang it. If I'm running the Porsche, dude, I can definitely run the Porsche around here pretty good.
Just curious, are you aware of your lower throttle dead zone? The 1% of throttle drag could be limiting the car's rotation.
Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Ah, all right. Um, I have messed with the pedal before. Actually, well, we can go look at that real quick.
It seems to drag on some corners.
Well, when you say it drags, like, what do you mean? Like there's throttle when there shouldn't be. Go to the where you do it.
Like it shows a tiny percent.
Oh, that might be my. Okay, so let me ask you this: if I have, where do you go to look at the calibrate the pedal? You know, I don't remember. Reading link, not there. You have to be on the
The one
track.
that looks like a foot?
The one that looks like a foot.
Steering controller settings, I think.
Ah, it helps if you read. Good job. Yeah, I was told reading and writing wasn't part of this driving team, so all right. Pedal calibration. Those are my numbers, man. And the reason why I did this is because for some reason with this pedal, you know what though? That's pretty warm. The T598. I was having issues with the power, heating up, and it was giving me false inputs and stuff. So maybe that's why if I remember correctly, that's why I ended up messing with my
Because for
my
whatever
inputs
reason there is a little trick for cars that are tricky. You drag a little throttle and it's enough to make the car stow.
to make the car like still to where it won't rotate.
So if that's possibly losing you a small amount of front end.
Hmm. Brake. So I'm a little confused then. Does that mean I should change my accelerator then? Should I drop that minimum down? Or should I raise the minimum so that way my driving habits maybe touching the pedal? I wonder if that's a me thing. Got my soda here.
Well, you could raise the minimum by a percent.
All right. Let me ask you this, since I don't use a clutch and the clutch minimum's at like 12.5, would that even make a difference? Right? It's like using an auto, well, it's a paddle. I'm using the paddles. But would the clutch have anything to do with me using the paddles in any way? Or is that just specifically for H pattern?
Not needed TBH.
Okay. So you think raising that minimum will hopefully take away some of that drag?
No.
Okay, that's probably what you were saying for the clutch. What about the accelerator? You think it being at 6 will eliminate that drag, or do you think we should go a little higher?
For the throttle, yes.
Okay, let's go 7%, and let's go run it real quick, and then I'll run. I won't even look at it, and you can let me know if I'm still getting it or not. Center right there.
If you can, maybe give it an extra % or two on the top end if possible.
Okay, let me go do that real quick.
Yeah.
On the top end, you said to raise it more. So let me ask you this: if I make it like my maximum like that, it's going to be a quicker throttle response, right? I'm afraid that I don't want the car to kick out. But if I do, I guess if I raise it, it'll give me more throttle control. Should I just max it out? Should I? Where do you think my maximum should be? It was at
Yes, but
95.
less precise.
Okay, where would you recommend my accelerator maximum be?
More you have it, the more precision.
100 it is.
Max is preferred.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go give it a shot and see what it does. I'm gonna go throw on the soft zone now that we got a little bit of sunlight for a short time, I'm sure.
I run max both ends, it's as long as you can hold it without the throttle flickering, but I'll give it a watch, just drive as you drive.
Okay. If it still does it, then maybe we could lower it, max it out. Because the reason why I did it before is I was getting that throttle flutter. But it was also when I was having problems with the input issue with the power pack, right? With the bad power issue with the T598. When they start heating up, they start dropping inputs. I think might have my
Interesting.
why. What's interesting? That little bit of throttle right there. I'm usually on the gas just a little bit too, but you said it was like fluttering. So maybe I need to just take my foot off the gas, huh? Could be in a freaking lead foot. I feel like I've been there before.
T598s seem to be weird low.
Yeah, like I like the feeling of the wheel, but I really want to go Fanatec,
Looks
man.
like it's dropping to 0 now.
Okay. I'm gonna get on it this lap and not be thinking about it. Because the last lap, like halfway through, I kind of like eased up. Let me run a hard lap here. See if you still see it. But I see how condensing the pedal, how you have to be way more precise than you should really have to be. So I understand that. That makes more sense now. Whoop. That was a misshift. That was a full transmission and engine motor rebuild. It always seems like I have my foot on the gas just a little bit, though. Starting to think maybe that's more of a bad habit.
It's looking good. I think you have a slight habit of resting a fraction on the throttle.
I do. So, to be fair, now that I've noticed that my heel is actually fairly close to the base of the pedal itself, so it takes very little effort to get the gas down. So I might have to reposition my foot a little bit. I'm also driving with flip-flops on. I should have like a soft shoe or slipper on or something. Oh, that was terrible. All right. Glad you noticed that, though. Thank you. Appreciate the help. Always willing to learn, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not a fan of the AMG. It's pretty front end heavy too, especially when you put the brake into the rear.
All good, every bit counts, especially when going against top lads.
Right? Tell me about it. Alright, this would be a solid 219 here if I keep it up. I think soft would be the good way to start. And what's going to happen is I'm going to end up going in the pits before the Porsche, but if I can run the mediums, I don't know, man. The Porsche still gets a whole lot more than the AMG. But by the time they go in, I'm already out running again. No matter what, I'm getting 9 laps of fuel, so it'd make more sense to probably run the softs for a bit, and then if I can get any kind of anything, like a lead or whatever, go to the mediums and then run the crap out of those for 2 full cycles and only pit to get fuel, no tires. That'll only save me like a total of like 10 seconds, though. It's not going to make up for a whole lap, so I don't know, man. Kind of feel like the Porsche might have the advantage here when it comes to that, but it's going to be more than one race too, so like this car is going to do great at Le Mans and Monza as well. That Le Mans race is going to be 8 hours. NERB's only going to be
need to let
6.
the AMG out. On the AMG TT I remember seeing Damien and others shifting it right at the end of the bar. I'd suspect / goo.
Yeah, I noticed that too with this car. It's kind of like the Supra. Like even if you notice, I don't even go to the end of the bar. If you look at it, it's still picking up pretty good. But that's what they were doing, huh? All the way to the end of the bar real quick, and that's it. Because when you rev it out, there ain't much after. It's not like some other cars. Oh, a 219.3 already, huh? Sweet. So my goal was to hit 218 tonight, so I think I can hit 218. Let's see if I can hit 218 with less fuel. I mean, hopefully the tire wear, though. Tire wear is real.
Yeah, if that, it's only worth it to hold say 5th in a quali situation on the first straight.
So basically, how you're talking to me, I'm sure that's how you talk with your guys, right? You guys probably all converse and do all that. That's kind of how we are too, man. These guys do it all week, so I get all the goodies at the end of the week. And you know, they're doing all the research and development. I'm just getting the research. You know, which I'm definitely thankful for, because the team I have, man, they're a bunch of absolute dogs, and I love it. Because of course, it's my old ass to have to really be on it, and that makes me very happy. I'm not ready to be.
I just get told by some guys when I'm doing it wrong, melting face.
Yeah, it's when you hear it too, it's always like, you know, not quite that dramatic, but you know what I mean. Like you just gotta like absorb it and
Hazy,
make it work.
what you on with?
What's going on, Mason? How you doing, man? I am doing a practice right now for G-Tech, for the G-Tech series by Sparks. Sparks Theory, big UK YouTuber, really nice guy too. He's created basically a driver portal for endurance. That's something that Polyphony doesn't have, and it's its inaugural year. But we're looking at 100 right now, 37 teams, 144 drivers, and 27 different countries involved. So, and I'm not sure if this one's sponsored by SimHub. I know Thrustmaster is a part of it, and there was one other one I can't remember. But I'm just out here getting some practice laps, man. Just trying to get familiar with a car that I'm not really a fan of. So I'm not doing too bad.
I thought it was the time trial at Spa.
No, it's just the first race out of the 8 races is going to be here at Spa, though. It's going to be a 6-hour endurance. So I'm just trying to get some decent laps in and get myself familiarized with the car. I've only been really driving it for about a week now, if that. I only have about 6-7 hours with it. It's not a very long time. As you can see, the miles are pretty low on it, and only 415. So we were going to go with Porsche. I like the fuel mileage better, but the AMG does really well on the top end. They can really push pace, and if I can really push a solid pace with this car, make these guys sweat hopefully a little bit. I was really hoping to get my other teammates in here. If I could have got Bam and Panda in here, and maybe a couple other guys, like, you know, just seeing round table racing all over the place in the top 5, I'm pretty sure. Like I said before, my teammates are faster than I am, so. Uh-oh. I just lost power to my wheel. No way. No way. Hold on, guys. We're having an issue here. No way, bro. Oh,
Unlucky, they tend to do that.
well, unfortunately, this is the second power pack that I've had, and the back is all of a sudden loose. I wonder if the heat, like, weakens the metal that's in the three-prong power cord. No, this is not good. Give me a second, guys. This is definitely not good.
Seem to see this a lot with wheels.
Does it happen with the other wheels too? I figured it was just a Thrustmaster thing, T598 thing. Give me 1 second, please.
My teammates struggle with it. One that's a electrician fixed it.
How do you do that? How do you fix it? If you don't mind me asking. Because it's warm, but it shouldn't be like.
I'd suspect it's the vibrations tbh.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The way I have my wire set up, like it's not pulling. Like it's the wire is directly into the port. It's not like, like this or like this. It's not doing none of that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I might have to use the toothpick
I
now and
don't really remember, it's been a long while since he posted it.
just frustrating. Give me a second here, guys. Well, it might be my night as far as driving goes, but yeah, that's weird. It feels loose now. And that's the thing, like the vibration isn't that bad on here. It's let me look at my settings real quick. Well, yeah, see, it's only on 5, bro. And then oops, my wheel force feedback's on 2, and the master's at 95. That's a little high. I can turn it down a little bit, but let's save that setting. But we gotta figure out the power issue, man. Damn it, I'm just disconnected. God damn, bro. Looks like I'm gonna have to look at this thing in the morning or when I get up later. Wow, that's really, really
I've
disappointing.
got to practice for my own endurance race. There is some guidance to fixing it online if I remember though. I wish you best of luck.
Thanks, man. I know we can either do the toothpick thing where you just jam it in the corner, it just stays there. I can do that. But even over time, that's going to become loose. Dude, this is so discouraging. I'm just going to have to order another one. Simple as that. All right, well, that's going to end my stream. Hey, man, appreciate you popping in, dude. Appreciate it. I'll probably be on hopefully a little bit later. I don't think I'll be driving though. I'm gonna have to put in like a quick rush on this power pack. God, this thing only lasted like a couple like a month. That's fucking shitty. Month and a half, dude. All right, man. Well, I guess that's it, man. Appreciate you popping in, and I gotta call it a night. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you. I'm actually gonna hop on and stream a little more, but I'm gonna play some other games. And yeah. All right, cool. Good luck on your endurance. Hope you do well on your practice. See ya.
All good, hopefully I see you around on track when the series starts up again. I'll be
Yeah,
the Aussie Eyes.
that would be amazing, Lemons. Good talking to you, buddy. We'll see ya.